So this may be tea or something else. You be the judge. What's up, y'all? It's Royce here, back with another video, and we are gonna do another story time. It's been a while, so we're gonna do a story time. Yeah, so it's currently 10 o'clock. I just got back from work, and yeah, I may have had a few drinks already, but whatever. I'm grown now. I originally was not going to tell this story, but some recent events happened that kind of disappointed me, so I don't give two cock-eyes. It's some good ass tea. The story that I'm going to tell y'all today is about the time I got kicked out of a room I was staying in while I was on vacation one summer. I'm pretty sure a lot of you can relate to something like this happening. It happens all the time. So yeah, so the people you need to know about in this story, me and the guy that I'm talking about, we're gonna call him Brad, because that's a douchebag name, right? There's some other people that were there, but I'm not gonna give them names because they're kind of irrelevant to the story. Easton was there too. I'm just gonna say his name. Yes, Easton was there. He knows I'm doing this story time and he doesn't care that I'm using his name, so whatever. So a group of us took a trip together. I'm not gonna say where, but we took a trip together. And there was a lot of us on this trip. There was, I wanna say about 20 people in total that all went together. It was a fun trip overall. A few of us stayed in an Airbnb there, and then I think the other people stayed in like a hotel or whatever. They had their own hotel rooms, whatever. So there were 7 of us that stayed there and 3 rooms. So 2 would be in each room and 1 would just take the couch downstairs. Now I should also mention that Brad had a thing going on with one of the people in our rooms, and we'll call him Greg. Yeah, I'm just gonna give him a name, Greg. So Greg was in our Airbnb originally. I think he was staying at a friend's house or a hotel room or whatever. He originally was not in our Airbnb. And I think a couple of days before we left, I saw that someone switched out and he ended up staying at our Airbnb. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. He's a friend of ours. The fact that the guy that he was talking to was also staying in our Airbnb did raise an eyebrow, but that's none of my business. So the day of the trip finally comes, and Easton already says he didn't want a room with me because he says I snore. Now, he snores too. All of us on this trip are over 200 pounds. We all snore, but you know what? Whatever. It's no shade to him. This ain't about him. So me and Easton get there first, and we both claimed the rooms that we were gonna be staying in. So he claimed the room, I claimed the room. And whoever else got there, whoever wanted to share with us, was how it was gonna be. So me and him get there first. The other 2 that were staying with us got there. One person took the room that was empty, and the other person took the couch. Then the other 3 got there later on and just kind of put their stuff down. At this point, we didn't really have time to talk about it because we were meeting with everybody that had came on that trip to have dinner, and we were gonna see a drag show that night. So we just kind of put our stuff down, freshened up, and went out. So we went out that night and had dinner, of course, and then we saw the drag show, and it was amazing. I love drag shows. Like this if y'all like drag shows. Oh, and by the way, I also did a drag show myself recently. That vlog will be up soon. Keep a lookout. So, we go see the drag show, everything's awesome. And then we go to a club that was down the street to just hang out and stuff. The night was still young, so we're like, we're gonna go out, we're gonna drink, we're gonna turn up, we're gonna dance, you know, have a good time. So we're out having fun and stuff, and it was a fun night. Later on during that time, a lot of people decided that they were tired and they were going to go back to their places or whatever. I think Easton left with another guy that was staying in our Airbnbs. They left because they said they were tired. And so me and a group of other people kind of stayed out. So we're out, hanging out, having fun. And then Brad and Greg decided that they were tired and they were going to go back to the Airbnb. So they tell me and another person that was staying in our room that they were leaving. And they were like, okay, give us 1 sec. So they jet off, they leave. We went out, we were behind them maybe like 2 minutes. And we walk outside and Brad and Greg are nowhere to be found. We don't see them. And so we confused. We're like, did they get their Uber that quick? Why did they leave? We said we were coming out. We met up with another guy that was staying at our Airbnb, and he said that they already left. So we're like, well, dang, okay. And so one of the friends was like, you know, they close in an hour. Why don't we just stay here for another hour? We ain't got nothing to do tomorrow. We're not tied down or anything. Let's just go out. Let's enjoy the rest of this night because we ain't gonna be able to go on a vacation for a while. We all agreed and we went back inside and hung out. So we're outside waiting for our Uber, and all of a sudden I look at my phone and I get a notification. Brad Venmos me $20. Why? So I'm very confused at this point because I'm like, what? He didn't owe me money. Like, or was he giving me this out of the goodness of his heart? I don't know. Now, for those of you that know what Venmo is, you know when you send somebody money, you have to put a description at the bottom, like what it's for. Like if it's food, you put for food, gas, whatever it's for, emoji, whatever you want to do. So I look at that and he put, you'll find out soon enough. I'm still confused, y'all. And then it hits me. And I'm like, oh shit. Him and Greg took the room that I was staying in. So he takes the room that I had already claimed because I got there first. Now, I wasn't trying to keep the room to myself. I just want y'all to know, I wasn't trying to keep it for myself. I just had that room, and whoever wanted to share with me would just share with me. But he decided that he wanted to take it and be a little sneak about it. Now, I wasn't upset. I was just like, really, dude? Really? Like, why? What? I took that $20 though. Thanks, boo. That got me more drinks. So finally, me and my 2 other friends that were staying in the Airbnb with us, we left and we went and got some food because of course we was hungry, all that drinking. And then we went back to the Airbnb. And when I got there, sure enough, Brad and Greg took the room that I was staying in, and all my luggage was right outside the room. And I was like, y'all know what? Y'all, you trifling. No shade to Greg. I love Greg, so I'm not shaming him. So us 2 were just like, well, where is everybody gonna sleep? Because Easton was in his room and the other guy slept on the couch. So it was just 3 of us. So I was just like, you know what? I'll sleep with Easton and he's just gonna have to get over my storm. He'll be all right. He'll live. So we ate the food. I got my stuff, put it in Easton's room, and went to sleep. This may have been a little petty on my part, but I was feeling some type of way at this point. But Brad actually left some stuff of mine in that room, so I went back in there and got it. Now, the petty side of me wanted to just go in that room and just sleep in the bed with them. Sorry, I'm having Uber Eats send me food right now because I'm hungrier than the mug, and I just got a notification that it's on its way. So, yes. So I just decided to go in there and get my stuff. So I went in there, I opened the door. I'm not even trying to be quiet. I'm flipping stuff up, I'm making noise, I'm getting all my stuff. And I didn't slam the door, but I closed it. I didn't try to close it. I said, boom. So the next morning I get up and everyone is already up before I am. And I think they were making breakfast. Everyone was meeting at our Airbnb to eat breakfast. So they were making it downstairs. And I had just gotten up. So I'm sitting there in the bed. I'm on my phone. And now this was just an unfortunate for me. But my stomach started to really hurt. And I didn't really understand why. I thought maybe it was all the drinking. But I really don't know. Well, as I'm sitting in the bed, I'm on my phone. Brad peeps his head in the room, and I guess he felt a little bad, but he peeped his head in the room. He was like, "Hey, good morning, girl. How you doing?" And I was just sitting there like, "Hey, I'm fine." I'm joking. I wasn't that mad, but I was just like, "Don't be trying to downplay it now." Easton comes back upstairs and tells me that Brad said to him, "I hope Royce isn't mad at me. I Venmo'd him $20 last night. I hope it doesn't matter. I took the room." And Easton was still kind of confused about what happened. I didn't really explain it to him. I mean, he pretty much figured it out, but I didn't really say anything yet. Now, there's an 80% chance that Brad probably is going to see this video. And Brad, if you see this video, you could have just asked me, man. You could have just asked me. If it was that important to you, I would have gave you the room. Or whatever. It was a long time ago. So yeah, that was the story about the time I got kicked out of my room on vacation. Like this video if this has ever happened to y'all. Or comment down below and let me know what happens, because that's just funny. Don't y'all love when that happens? If you like this, please give it a like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. All right? Peace. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna have some steak and shake.